Hey members, kuhamba kanjani lapho? I hope uthi right, man. Lupopo takes a free kick. It goes high and off target. Hey, namagame lawa bafethu abaleke wethu lawo. Ayikho A1 engizothi ngiyibhekile today. Ngiwavula wethu. Ngibona ukuthi hamba kanjani. Sundowns eDR Congo izophuma iphila na? Or kanjani? Sawubona Noxolo, peaceful. How are you there? I hope right Noxolo. Mina ngiyaphila member man. Ngiyaphila. Sabhekele game Sundowns ngapha. Lupopo iyaqala lento yabo yamafawula ngekho. Naturena kusaso 0-0 kuyafana nje konke. Abona ama results were draw for both Sundowns and Chiefs would be the worst results today. Yeah, they have to win their games. If they draw their games, then they stand at a high risk of getting eliminated. Especially Chiefs. Because of head-to-head, it will work against Chiefs. They must win today. No other way. Sibhekile remember kuna hate watch nix. Remember this year sikho nesidingo so hate watch nje kuzozenzekela. Yasikho nesidingo so hate watching. It will happen nje naturally. It's just a pity I can't display the comments here. The screen ish. The space is taken up by all these information I had to put in here. But always appreciative of you guys being here. Thank you. Yeah, guys, the last two games in CAF are very hard, yo. Those are the games that decide what's going on, guys. Who's going to the next round? So you can't afford to fumble. How are you, Ntanhla? Igame Sundowns kunefoul lana ngiyabona. Dale Lupopo lisahleli phansi. Murena uye ocommite ifoul. Nayi Masry attacker on this right hand side against McCarthy. Free kick throw in Masry. Athina amavoti. 47% say that Chiefs and Sundowns will win. 19% says that Lupopo and Masry will win. 23% says Sundowns and Masry. 12% says Chiefs and Lupopo. Ziyakhala. Ziyakhala mos. Free kick Masry again. Kaizer Chiefs is busy committing fouls in dangerous positions here. Khumbula ukuthi draw is a very good result for Masry, considering that they are going to play against iZesco le phansi edonate ama-point kuwo wonke umuntu, so bazosishayela yona vele. So iChiefs yadraw lana bafethu ayikabi. Mina nje ngiyanitshela ngiphumile kwi-CAF. Angifuni nje kunishuka hotel because i-head to head ne-Masry izoba i-against nina. Nikhumbula ukuthi Masry nishayile away. So lana nani kumele nibashaye. Draw angeke isebenze. Draw angeke isebenze. Free kick Masry. What a task it is to watch two games at the same time. Yo. This was a dangerous free kick. Chiefs, you are living dangerously there. There's just too many free kicks, yo. Even in the Sundowns game. Yeah, remember, this is not Zesco. I've been saying, Gucci, Kaizer Chiefs will get a real challenge against Zamalek and Masry, not Zesco. So they did well to collect some points from Zesco, you know, because now it keeps them alive. But now, If Chiefs does not win here, they're in trouble. And also, it also depends how they win. A 1-0 win will be perfect for Chiefs. You know, if they win 2-1, it might become a problem because it pushes this thing all the way to the last tie. Then it will go to goal difference, because if head to head does not settle the tie, it goes to goal difference. And Al Masry izofaka amagoli against iZesco. iZesco phela ifile iChiefs nje nayo nje, mina ngiphoqele ngokuwina ngabo 1-0 against le iZesco leya, abe kumele bayishaye ngescore esiphezulu. They improve amagoli. So now we shall see how it will go, guys. It's tough to say. It's tough to tell ukuthi kuzoyenzakalani today. Offside, Lupopo. We were playing behind that Sundowns defense. Williams is not happy. He's back in the starting 11, Ronan Williams. Like into ngibhora njengala team ase North Africa ma West isikhathi. Yo. Hayi. All CAF games are still 0-0. All of them. All of them still 0-0. I see you there, member Nokolo. Peaceful. Oh, thank you, Nokolo Peaceful, for becoming a member of the channel. I see there that you're on the first level. Sibonge. Another member. Yabona bafethu laba bangana itaka, angazi ukuthi yini inkinga yenu laba bangenazo itaka kule channel. Kanti ninjani? Guys, angeke guys. Click the join button and become a member. I see there we have Nokolo as a member. We have Lubabalo Kaba is a member also, saying that Sundowns must win, otherwise they will need a win against MC Alger. And then Colin is also a member. Yabona guys, ziphi ita Nhlanhla. Fakani ita lapho man. Kanti nenza njani? Fakani ita Nhlanhla. Awu. Ama comments angibalekile. Ngisawabona. Let me go back. Kaizer Chiefs on the attack. Lupopo ihlali offside. Yo. Bayahluleka ukushaya highline ye-Sundowns. Iyabahlula. Ntanta says Sundowns must win this game. Alright. It looks like Lupopo scored, guys. Let me see. It looks like Lupopo scored. I want to see proper. Lupopo scored. 1-0 to Lupopo. I didn't even see the goal. Sengibona sebe celebrate. I need to go back. Yeah. Oh mama yo. Uje wabatu. Batu bajiwa. Yo. Angihleki njalo. Ngizol update itafula ningawari ngoba iSundowns seyiphansi kule group iku bottom of the bottomest. That is where Sundowns is. Yo Nhlanhla ngicela uhambe uyothenga ama paint blocks kusase early mngani wami. Wathi ngibheke le goal uthi ngene kanjani. Let me see how they scored. I need to see how it was scored before I can update the table. I want to see how this goal came about, guys. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so they were showing the highlights. They never come some highlights even. The next thing they showed Lupopo attacking. And yeah, it's a goal, guys. It's a goal. I think that highline of Sundowns was beaten because none of them appealed for offside. Laphana kwi-Sundowns. So bayishayile into yabo i-highline. Ngicela nidlale nase Orlando's Amstel Arena, please. Ngiyanicela bafana bamasandawana. Nize ninayo le highline yenu le nizoyifaka lapha esigodini. Sizonikhomba ukuthi thina sabobani. 1-0 to Al Hilal. Yo, hey, Al Hilal seyisekhanda lami. Al Hilal is on top there. 1-0 to Lupopo. Oh, Lupopo, Lupopo, Popo, 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 Popo. Nali tafula sengel update ile members lapho. Nizokhona ukubona ukuthi what does this mean? It means that Sundowns are at the bottom of the log. They're at the bottom of their group, guys. That's what it essentially means. Yeah. Ngibona inkinga la. Mina ngikhuluma kakhulu. Angakhulumi nix. Ngisazokhuluma. Bangantshela nhlanhla ngathi nekela ukuhleka ukuthi thina sihluphe Lupopo. Nani izonihlukumeza iLupopo. Nasihleka nina basiphethe kabuhlungu eDR Congo nina. Nahleka nayenza lo mukoko lo i-celebrity namenza nje umuntu ophezulu nje ngokubheda nje ngokwenza izinto ezingekho nje. Bheka ke manje kunjani makunje? Yabona manje ke seyinibambile uLupopo, inibambile la enifuna khona. And yabona hey Sundowns, you are putting yourself in a very difficult position. If you don't come back in this game, even if you draw this game, you are putting yourself in a difficult position. Because MC Alger, iyofika la eSouth Africa, uRulani, iyofika nje, i-draw izobe enough for yena. When you're desperate for a win, which means that uzovula vele move. Even though une home advantage, angeke kube advantage right, ngoba you'll be desperate. You'll open up, you'll be forced to win that game. And also, it won't be all in your control because so Lupopo, if they win here and they win their last game, they will qualify. Depending on whether MC Alger does the work or not. So now Sundowns, they are in a very awkward position here. They are in one of the most awkward positions. And then mina ngishilo ngathi yekelani ukusihleka. Nisihlekile ngePyramids. Yabuya nikhipha kwifinal. Don't laugh at this because you might face this team. Look now. You were going to games with Mukoko posters there. Now, it's gonna be a problem for Sundowns here because we are playing this team that is extremely physical with their dirty antics. They're gonna always stop the game. Chiefs was doing well here. They should have scored. Silva. Slowly nara. Hayi ziyakhala uphu kwaMron umtshele wathi kusasa sengithula wanda bazokhala ngani. Uyabona wena Supernova, uphi Supernova? Supernova. Yeke ukubanga umsindo. Indaba yokushaya iGomora. iGomora nje yeGomora. Awungazolinga usiphaphele. Awungalingi. Nayi Masry nangapi attack amadoda. Chiefs does well to defend that. So far things are not good for South African teams, both of them. Who would have thought Sundowns at bottom of the table? Ziyalila. Ziyalila. Yeah, apologies, guys. I was just fixing something quickly in the other room. I am not sleeping, remember? I boom. I'm not gonna sleep. I'll sleep after the Man City game, you know? Yeah, I'll sleep after the Man City game. For now, I'm just. It's so difficult, remember, to be honest, to track what's really happening, because I'm watching Chiefs on the TV. I'm watching Sundowns here on the laptop. It's and these games, both of them, they have a lot of stoppages, a lot of stops and goes, free kicks, you know, throw-ins. Look, Lupopo's players are always going down. Another one is down again. The same thing for Chiefs. Al Masry players are always going down. So, hey, these are games that are not gaining the necessary rhythm, you know. But you know, African games, it's not about that. It's just about the result. So, yeah. As things stand, I know it's perfection for the teams that are playing SA teams. Here comes Chiefs. This should be a goal, Flavio Silva. How? Referee. Referee says it's a foul. What happened there? Let's see. Was it a foul from Silva? Let's see. No, man. Nah, that's soft, man. I think the referee was a bit harsh with that decision. Chiefs nearly scored. Flavio Silva, the referee says it's a foul. I think it was too soft. It's just like that foul of Mbata yesterday. That was a shoulder to shoulder, but the referee says free. Free kick to Sundowns on the other side. It remains 0-0. I mean 1-0 to Lupopo. 0-0 Chiefs and Al Masry. I remember even these games are on and off. There's a lot of stoppages, like I said. Too many stoppages in this game. Mukwena's free kick is a quantity one. It goes straight to the keeper. Here comes Lupopo. They are looking to hit Sundowns on a counter. Let's see. Can Mudau work? Of course, Mudau can do his work. It's a free kick to Sundowns. Chiefs on the other side are taking a shot. Who took the shot? It's Lupopo. Lilepo, penalty, Chiefs. That's a penalty. I don't know. I want to see it again, but the referee gave it. But the referee took time to give it. Great news for Kaizer Chiefs. They have a penalty. And Al Masry players are busy fighting the referee. It might end in tears. A shot from Lilepo. Let's see. No, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Chiefs is very like, yo, ha. That's not a penalty at all. That hand is in a natural position. Yo. Guys, the Chiefs in a killer team. That's not a penalty, guys. That is not a penalty. That is never a penalty. Never. It's in a natural position. The hand is just in a natural position. So I do understand the frustration of Lupopo. I mean, Al Masry players. But the referee has already showed the spot. That's a wrong decision. Wrong decision from the referee. If they were to check that on VAR, they will scrape it out. But there's no VAR, so Chiefs will benefit from this decision. A wrong decision from the referee. That hand was in a natural... It was even hidden. Not even in an unnatural position. Yo. Hayi bafethu, hayi amanga lawa. Akusi penalty le. Leli. No. Nah, ngiyakhala. Nah, he didn't move that arm. He didn't make his body bigger. But doesn't matter. Penalty to Chiefs. This is a very big opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs to go on the lead and go to position 2. And if it ends like this, Chiefs will qualify today. Okay? They don't have to worry about the next game. Right. Wrong. Right? Let me see. Let me check again so that I can be sure of what I'm saying. Maybe Chiefs la. Oh, late Champions League. Sundowns bayifikele la. Corner kick Lupopo. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Chiefs very lucky. Yes, guys. If Chiefs wins today, they qualify. And if Chiefs scores this penalty, they go to the top of the group. Okay? If Chiefs scores here, they will qualify. And they will go to the top of the group. So they will have to fight it out with the Zamalek in the last game. But if Chiefs wins today, they qualify. If they win, especially 1-0, 1-0 win. Because any other win might be a problem. We shall wait and see. But that's not a penalty. You create your own luck, guys, in football, you know. You create your own luck. So that is why the fans are so mad at the coaches of Chiefs to say, Mara, why did you not play Abo Lilepo? Why? Because look now, even though this is not a penalty, but he's the one that made it happen. Nah, that's not a penalty, guys. Number one combo guy 50. If Sundowns lose it over for them, it's over for them. No team will want to lose in the last day. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. So, hey, Sundowns is putting themselves in trouble with this result. Kaizer Chiefs are in a good position though with a penalty. And it's taking time for this penalty to be taken. Masry are so unhappy with the decision of the referee there. Because that hand was not in an unnatural position. But nobody cares. As long as it's a win, bye-bye. I'm sure that's what Amakosi are saying. So who cares? Just score the penalty. Controversial decision, which might see Masry getting eliminated. Mambuwe says, play football, stop talking. Masry players don't want to play football. They want to keep talking and talking here. Who's gonna take the penalty for Chiefs? Let's see. Yo, this game of Chiefs. Who need to catch the penalty? Masry players are so childish, man. You must just focus. The penalty has already been given. Whether it's correct or not, it has been given. So they must calm down. A goal for Chiefs will take them to the top of the group right now. Let's see. Netted by Silva da Silva. This is good news for Kaizer Chiefs, ladies and gents. How Stellenbosch is losing again. Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch, Mara. Stellenbosch will get eliminated. Now they are fumbling now. If they lose this game, it's shy for them. If Stellenbosch loses today, it's over for them. They will never win the group. They will never be number 2 if they lose today's game. How Stellenbosch. Chiefs on the lead, guys. Chiefs on the lead. Flavio Silva with the penalty. Hey, the penalty leader. Nazo. Kwenza kanjena ke amakhosi hleli ke manje phezulu. Things are looking good for Chiefs so far. If they can keep it this way. If they can just keep it this way. Let me update the table now. Oh, so hot. Yeah, guys, there is the updated table. Kaizer Chiefs on top with 10 points. A 1-0 win for Chiefs means they qualify. 1-0 win. They must not concede. They must not concede, Chiefs. 1-0 win, enough. But it's very risky to win 1-0, you know. Very risky. Because if Masry score, then it ruins everything again. Nah, that wasn't a handball, Nokolo. That was not a handball. I know they would come. Yeah, when no more. That's not a handball. That's not a handball. That hand is in an. How did he didn't move the hand. He didn't make it unnatural. He didn't put it. He didn't make his body bigger. He was keeping it to himself. There's nothing much he could have done there. There's nothing. That's not a handball. And if VAR was consulted, they were going to strike that off. But because there's no VAR, Kaizer Chiefs, good, because they take the benefit. Because being given a penalty is one thing, but you have to score the penalty also. Here comes Masry, a save from Peterson. Now Masry are forced to push. I think they know. I think Masry knows that if they don't win today, they are in a very difficult position. They are going to get eliminated. Yes, head-to-head will work against them. Because Chiefs winning today, they go 3 points above them. So even if Masry wins the last game and Chiefs loses, now Chiefs say move. Masry is now pushing, Masry is now pushing, guys, and Chiefs, I'm already seeing cracks. Don't make that mistake of defending. Still far from over this game. Now Masry are pushing hard, Cross into the box. Throw in. Oh, give me Sundowns, Yon. Shame. So the way things are, guys, right now, I can tell you 100% Chiefs will qualify. As long as they win, especially with the 1-0 win. Now the problem is that Masry are now attacking them. They are already creating chances. So they must be careful, Kaizer Chiefs. They have the lead. Now they must maintain it. But yeah, no, it was not a handball. But hey, Sizotin. A win is a win, baba. Yeah. They just need to win this game. And they can't win 2-1. A 2-1 win will not be so good. Unless they will win their last game or draw it against Zamalek at home, which will be very tough. So we shall wait and see. Sundowns trying things out here. Modi on the attack on the other side. Put it in the box. This should be a number 2. Welele. Shabalala nawe ndoda. Angeke sihlale thina sikukhulumela. Ndoda, awukore man. Kanti uShabalala wayena every time upasa bo goalkeeper straight to the keeper. If I straight to the keeper, pick his spot ushaya kancane. Come on mfethu, ngathi umntana secrash. Kahlela ibhola ndoda lingene epalini man. Ama chance lawa nizophinda niwakhalele futhi lawo. Should have scored there Shabalala. Should have put the ball in the net nje. Simple. Mntu. Hayi squandering chances at Chiefs these days. Ay. So far Lupopo are doing a great job here against Sundowns. Yeah, Masandawan. Isenkingeni Chiefs ngoba isishayela igoli lesivumelwano Al-Masry Mingalishaya bona abasena. Yabona kuzoba inkinga leyo member. If i-Chiefs iphele ngadraw lana, if ingadraw 1-1 kuzoba inkinga. Even i-1-1 win, i-2-1 win angeke kube right nge-2-1 win. That's a handball I think. Yes. Here comes Lupopo again. Yo, Sundowns. Hey, Sundowns ngiyakhalela. Mambazi. Ay. Masandawana. You guys must come to Amstel Arena, you guys. So that we can settle this. 7 minutes added in the Chiefs game in the first half. After that lengthy penalty. Can Chiefs keep a clean sheet today? If they can, then they will qualify automatically. Doesn't matter position 1 or 2. That will depend on the last game. But they will qualify automatically with a win here. Al-Masry will know that they might get eliminated in this competition as things stand. Chiefs win the ball in the middle. Bulemodi gives the ball away. Free kick Sundowns on the other side. Aubrey Mudiba to take the free kick. 1 minute to go in the Sundowns game. Deep in injury time now of the first half. Mudiba puts it in the box. Lupopo are defending so well. They are defending so well, Shem. Ubima for Sundowns. Ubima. And Mukwena loses the ball and then it goes down. The referee gives a foul. The Lupopo technical team is not happy there, saying that Mukwena acted. The referee gives the foul though. Very dangerous play from Mukwena. You know, if that wasn't a foul, it is a foul. It is. If that wasn't a foul, Lupopo were going to score the second goal. So he must be careful. Yellow card for Lupopo player. This puts Lupopo in position 3. Level with MC Alja. Can they pull it off? Yo. Free kick Al-Masry. Mabue gets a yellow card also for Chiefs. Yes, guys, a win for Lupopo puts them level with MC Alger. Yo, Sundowns is bangling inkinga la. Yo, halftime in the Sundowns game, guys. It 1-0 for Lupopo. 1-0 to Chiefs on the other side. So the home teams are doing the job so far. The home teams are doing the job so far. In the Chiefs game is 4 minutes to go. And it's a free kick. Goal kick, sorry, to Chiefs. Goal kick for Chiefs. Can they get the second one before halftime? It will be very, very essential for Chiefs to do that. It will come in handy. Second goal. No. Uzobe kambe kahle. They won't keep a clean sheet. They will lose the game. Ababonakala befuna ukukora. And then kuzoba inkinga, member, because i-1-0 yona enough, yes, but inkinga ukuthi igame yophela kudala kune second half lana, and Masry have shown that they can come at Chiefs and create nayo. So i-Chiefs kumele nabo mabathola amathuba bakore, because Masry now are forced to play. They are forced to score. You know, a lose won't work for them. A draw will work for them, but it won't work for Chiefs. That is why it's better to score the second goal, so that if it happens that you consider, here they come, this should be a goal for Flavio Silva. What I swear, what was Silva and what? How does he not put that in the net? These are the chances we're talking about. And then after the game, Uzoso. That's a good chance. That's not an impossible angle. Come on. That's not an impossible angle. That ball was supposed to go in. That is not an impossible angle, guys. Kuna ma angle la uzobona ukuthi la kugoreki or kunzima. Le ayikhonzima ekumele ngabe ugorile lapho. Silva. So these chances that Chiefs are missing, I already saw do or die and Silva. They scored via a penalty. Here comes Masry. Then they lose the ball. Amnandi lama game. Azoba mnandi. Second half. Azoba mnandi. Sundowns nayo ngapha isenkingeni. Isenkingeni. Here comes free kick Chiefs. Shabalala wants a penalty. Or he says 1v1. He says it's a dog saw. Nah, it can't be. Masry are getting caught. Sundowns, Chiefs must use these opportunities. They must use these opportunities. Free kick to Chiefs. Wants a yellow card. Umnandi nachurena kubuhlungu eTlorkop. eTlorkop ziyakhala. Last game for Sundowns is against Mlungisi, the son of the sun. Yeah. Kuzokhala bantu. Let's see if Chiefs can make it to the corner kick to Chiefs. Then you ask, why did you not play Lupopo in the last game? You're never gonna get an answer. Like, why? Why not? The game between Zesco and Zamalek remains 0-0. Kaizer Chiefs will be smiling with that result. They'll be hoping that Zesco can hold Zamalek. Because if they do that, Chiefs will finish at the top today. And Zamalek is actually struggling in that game. They only have one shot. So everything is working out for Chiefs so far. Everything is working out for Chiefs. Let me now see the comments. Let me now go through what are you guys saying in the comment section. Masry is playing with their food. Dr. Death. Chiefs now must lose, says Mopoetsi. They're leading, remember. They're in a very good position now. Now they must maintain their lead or extend it. Or else all of that will change. then kuzobe kunebhanta yokuthi view once number 1. Yayibona? So they need to work very well in the second half. Masry will come and fight them in that second half. Can't wait. I remember they laughed at us most when we lost to this Lupopo. When Lupopo beat us, they were laughing. Oh, laughing at us. Half time it was 1-0. Second half, so Sundowns here, they know that they can't afford to lose. They can't afford to draw. Then it puts them in a very difficult position. Because now it means that even if Rulani draws with them, it will be enough to go through. But obviously, Rulani will also be thinking about Lupopo and hoping that Al Hilal can do the job. Al Hilal will play Lupopo at home in their last game in Sudan. But for Sundowns now, not everything is in their hands anymore, because even Lupopo, if they win their last game, they qualify. Hey, now it's not looking good. Not anymore. Chiefs and Sundowns must go through to the next stage so that they won't disturb us in the league race. Man, it's not in your hands, unfortunately. Chiefs is in control so far, but all of this can change in a split second. We all know it can change instantly, so they must maintain this lead, especially 1-0, because if they win 2-1 or if they draw 1-1, then it's gonna be a problem. If they draw 1-1, they might be going out today, depending on what happens between Zamalek and Zesco. But also, if Chiefs wins 2-1, then it's not all done. It will go to the last game, because head to head they are still equal. They will be equal because Al Masry won 2-1, Chiefs won 2-1. So that last game, Chiefs will have to make sure they win it or get a draw, because if they are to lose against Zamalek in Egypt and Al Masry beats Zesco in Egypt, then it's shy for Chiefs still. So here, a 1-0 win is a guaranteed spot in the last 8. So that's all. They just need to maintain this 1-0, if not extend it. But if they are to concede, it might make things even more difficult again. But that was a dubious penalty, by the way. That was a dubious penalty. Dubious. Yeah. What's going on with this RS Bekane, guys? I was trusting them, yes. The way they were performing last season. Manje sebadlala idoti this season. Oh, you. RS Bekane ngcine ishawa iPyramids. Manje seyishawe na iPower Dynamos. Then that group is still open for the last game. Pyramids will qualify, obviously. Lubabalo says they must not win because they will gain confidence. And then Pluto says only Chiefs should go through. They won't win the league. Sundowns must feel the pain. Yeah. Well, let's see. Nothing is decided yet. It's just half time. Still a long way to go in that second half. The Sundowns game has already started, guys. Let me tune into it for now, as the Chiefs game is taking a bit of time. Sundowns has exactly 45 minutes to make sure they keep their hopes alive. Otherwise, hey, it will be so tough for them going into the last game. It will be very tough playing against Rulani that they failed to beat away. So if Rulani was to come here and score, and draw or win, Sundowns will be very desperate in the last game now. They will open up a lot. You don't want that. The last game, ngathi ungayidlala wazi ukuthi i-draw enough. It's not a must win. Because if it's a must win, then oh no, you're in trouble. Because you will be opening up. You will be under a lot of pressure. The fans will also be getting frustrated. Kulman Damane gives the ball away. Oh. Now the Chiefs say on. Both games have resumed now. As card. Ayibona ke. Ayibona indaba. Nayi indaba. Kaizer Chiefs now consider. Just updated the table. Now it changes everything. Like I said, Chiefs, one goal won't work for you. You need to, yo. Now the table changes again. Yo. Now Chiefs goes back to position 3. Imagine, from number 1 to number 3 in a split of a second. Just a second. Is that a foul? Let's see. No. There's no foul there. Ubani lo jumpayo lo? Ubani lo divayo lapha? Msimango. Uwe, hayi. Hayi, Msimango. Hayi-ke izinto sezitshintshile futhi guys. Amakhosi aseconsidile ke as expected. The way they were playing the second half, they never really pushed. They are not pushing to get the second goal. So now, Imatata fell. Guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, I didn't know that Stellenbosch was playing. I just found out now that I was supposed to also display their results. But yeah, forgive me. Yo. Exactly. And ngibonile ukuthi akuyabheda for bona. Stellenbosch siyaphuma guys. Stellenbosch bangaqala ukupakisha manje. Phela as things stand for Stellenbosch. Yo. This team Otoho is going top with 9 points. Serpe lose that 9 points. And then Stellenbosch 4 points. Even if they win their last game, it can only take them to 7. So they will be eliminated, even if they win their last game. Stellenbosch kuphelile ngaso. Stellenbosch indaba yabo nje ngathi ayisekho nje. It's clear. 2-0, they're not gonna come back. They need to win that game. Kevin Hunt. Bahleli ku number 3 amasandawana namakhosi. Madoda. Goal for Chiefs, guys. Goal for Kaizer Chiefs. They're back on the lead. Back on the lead, Papa. Imnandi leke. 2-0, I remember, manje. Oh, yeah. 2-0 to Otoho. So, it puts them in trouble. Kaizer Chiefs are leading 2-1 against Al Masry. And, this result, it's gonna cause... I don't think that's offside. I don't know after the header if McCarthy was in an offside. I don't know. It's for the referees. They didn't give it, so it's a goal. They are appealing for offside, but the referee did not see any of that. Chiefs on the lead again. But this is a better lead. It's a better trail for Al Masry, because they know that at least they also beat Chiefs 2-1. So it will be equal now, not 1-0. 1-0 was bad for Al Masry. Now that it's 2-1, it's not so bad. They can still fight it out in the last game. 3. Uzumi. Mfana lo. Pule. It was offside, but still was supposed to score. We're supposed to score. Al Masry is out of network now. They're out of data bundles. The way they opened at the back. Ooh, icon. Number one for Chiefs. At least manje seniyakora more than one goal. But yabona bafethu ne koranelo bus 3 so that head to head is on favor. Phela manje head to head are in favor. Of course you are in number one, but there's no guarantee that you will beat Zamalek. And Zamalek will want to be number one in the last game. So it's going to be a tough game. And then Al Masry will play Zesco in Egypt. So if Al Masry win against Zesco, now it will be goal difference that will be looked at. Because head to head between Chiefs and Ilo, Al Masry will be equal. Yeah, well. So unless Chiefs can get a result in Egypt, then they will qualify. But if they lose in Egypt, and Zesco, and this Al Masry wins against that Zesco, who are at the bottom, then it's gonna be trouble in paradise for Chiefs still. Because goal difference, it's good for them now. It's 2. That's a healthy goal difference for Chiefs, by the way. So now they have to get the 3rd goal. Now missed. Oh, your own goal. Al Masry is lele. Al Masry is sleeping. Chiefs, finish them off. When they are sitting, sleeping like this, you have to kill them. You kill them. Al Masry is leaving 2 center backs. They're leaving 2 players, 3 players at the back. Chiefs is having these 2v1s, 2v2, 3v2 situation. They need to make the most of them. But Mtutu's Shabalala again. Mtutu's Bafet. Mfana loya mixed. Ayo. Ayipala galazi. Mele awake on his finishing. He gets into good positions, but he's not finishing, and it's still 2-1. It's just 1-0. Al Masry can score, and all of this goes to the bin. So Chiefs, use these opportunities. Yeah, guys. Here are the final results. As you have seen, I'm still going to come back and talk about this in depth, in terms of what it means. What does it mean? This 2-1 win for Chiefs. They are sitting at the top of the group, but you and me know that it's not over. The result that Chiefs needed to get was a 1-0 win. Not to say 2-1 is bad, but it's not that. It's a 2-1 win is not as good as a 1-0 win for Chiefs, because if they won 1-0, they were gonna be guaranteed to qualify in the next round for the next round. But now they are not guaranteed. Zamalek, when they play Chiefs, Zamalek will also now be worried. Uti, Al Masry, if they win, they will go above us. You understand? So what Zamalek will want, they will want a straight win against Chiefs. And then Al Masry will play Zesco in their own backyard in Egypt. So shout out to Zesco, for the first time they won a game, but I don't see them beating Al Masry in Egypt. Even now they won against Zamalek in Zambia. It's going to be hard for them to get a result in Egypt. So what I'm trying to say is that game between Zamalek and Chiefs would be very tough, because Zamalek will want to go to the top. Not just because they want to play maybe a less stronger opponent in the next round, which will be number 2 of any of the other 3 groups, but because they don't want to leave it open for Al Masry to overtake them. Because that's what will happen. If Zamalek draws with Chiefs, Al Masry wins against Zesco, it means Zamalek is eliminated. That's what it means, and obviously a draw for Chiefs is enough, so Zamalek goes into that game looking for a straight win in their own home. And I still feel like, Kev, you are unfair somehow. Why are both these teams playing at home in their last game? Why are the Egyptian teams playing their last games at home? Why? But I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying to you. Okay, so this makes that fixture even more difficult for Chiefs, but also for Zamalek, because now they are looking for a straight win. It's not like a draw will be enough. They have to win against Chiefs, and Chiefs is looking just for a draw or a win. So it's gonna be tough. A draw for Chiefs is enough. They're gonna be guaranteed a spot. They're gonna be guaranteed position 1. Not even a spot, not even number. A draw is 11 points, Pell. So it means they'll be on 11. Even if Al Masry wins, they can't get to 11. So Chiefs need a draw or a win to qualify. But if they lose that game and Al Masry wins against Zesco, it will come down to goal difference, because head to head, they are equal. That is why I was saying the Chiefs must win 1-0 or score the third goal and make it 3-1, so that there is no head to head issues. Because we all know that Zesco is out of the equation. It's between Chiefs, Zamalek, and Al Masry, and all of them can still qualify. So that last game becomes very, very, very intense. So I can't wait. Shout out to Chiefs for winning. They did well. But I still feel, just get the third goal. Get the third goal and finish this. Because next week, now you left it open for next week, and you could have gone to the next week game while you've already qualified. Now you have not qualified now, so it's gonna be tough. But they are sitting there like the landlords. Can Chiefs make it to the next round? Well, as long as they don't lose against Zamalek, they will be in the next round. As for Sundowns, I don't have to explain a lot of things for Sundowns. It's simple. Sundowns, win your game against MC Alger. Because if you lose that game or you draw that game, it's over for you. It's simple. Uyayizwa indaba ye-Sundowns ukuthi ilula kanjani? Ilula, ayidingi nje okuningi. Ngiyayiphinda futhi indaba ye-Sundowns. Sundowns, when you play against Coach Rulani, make sure you win that game. Because anything less than a win means that you will be, I won't say you are packing, because you'll already be playing at home. Yeah, but you will remain here. You're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to get Kef. It means your treble dreams are over if you guys fail to win against Roland Mokwena. So that game will be tough, Sundowns, because you are playing a team that is above you. Now, that team, with the draw, they are okay. So even if you score 1 goal, you can't be free. Because if they score the 1 and make it 1-1, you are out. So, Sundowns have put themselves in a really, really, really difficult position. With only 1 win out of 5 games. indaba ye-Sundowns nje yona nje idinga nje ibuku, because how did you play 5 games Cardoso and you only won 1 and you are drawing 3 and you lost 1? What chances do you have to win the last game against Alger that you failed to beat on the road? Can you beat them at home under that pressure? Well, it's that simple. Sundowns need a straight win to remain in this competition, because anything less than a win is shy for them. And as for Lupopo, I can't see proper. Let me see. How many points does Lupopo have? 5 points. The highest they can get is 8. So they do have a chance. But Lupopo's dreams are over, man. There's nothing there. 8 points. You will now have to look into head to head. No. Lupopo, I think it's shy for them. Because I believe I think Al Hilal beat Lupopo and then they drew with them. Ooh. I'll still have to check properly. No. Al Hilal has 2 losses, ne? And it's not Sundowns. MC Alger did beat them. I think Lupopo did beat them also. So I'll have to check how did that game go. But they do have a little bit of hope, Al Hilal, you know, because if they, Lupopo, because if they beat Al Hilal, you know, then something. If Lupopo beats Al Hilal, they get to 8 points. And then if MC Alger and Sundowns were to draw, then it means Lupopo can qualify. They'll have to look into the head-to-head though. So I think in Lupopo, angeke salunga. Even their goal difference is bad. So I don't think they're that strong head-to-head. And on the road, Lupopo is not good. By the way, they're very good when they're playing at home. So I know, guys, nothing is guaranteed here. Last game will decide everything for both teams, Sundowns and Chiefs. Even Chiefs, it's not guaranteed. They're on top, which is good, but it's easy for them to go under that. If Zamalek were to score 1, they won. And then Al Masry to score goals. I'm sure they know. That's the only way now. Because just because Chiefs might lose, even if Chiefs were to lose, if Al Masry wins 1-0, then it can be debatable. Because it depends on how yabona Chiefs mayingadliwa idliwa ngo-1-0 bafethu ingadliwe kakhulu, because manje goal difference izoba important. Head to head ayisasebenzi for nina, because nidliwe 2-1 na wina 2-1, so it's equal head to head. Now goal difference will come to play. So Chiefs, make sure if it happens you lose, don't concede a lot of goals, but to make it easy, to be guaranteed, just throw the game or win it, then you are through. But Zamalek will want to take that top spot, especially because they are not guaranteed that second spot also, with Al Masry just 1 point behind them. So anything can still happen here, guys. Anything can still happen. Can't wait to see how it will go. But one thing I can tell you, number 1 of this group will definitely be Chiefs or Zamalek. One of those two will be on top of this group. Yeah, it can't be Al Masry anymore, because the highest they can get is 10. So they can't. If Chiefs, yeah, that's it. I'm going to close it here, guys. I'll talk about this further going forward, you know. Hey, senkingeni uKadoso bafethu usifake enkingeni lana yazi. Awusifake enkingeni kakhulu. Steve Barker na indaba yakhe iphelile. I'll be back, guys, to talk about what happened in CAF in depth. But Steve Barker, you are out. Stellenbosch is out of CAF. Now it's only Chiefs and Sundowns, but also none of them is guaranteed a spot in the last 8. They have to do the job next weekend. Zazokhala.